these people passed away before I was even born, but I still think it's important to bring them home. Recognizing our history with the boarding schools and what happened to these people who may have been a product of that environment. Yes, I think we need to bring them home. Can you imagine your 5-year-old being taken from your arms, being brought to a place that they've never been, not knowing where they are, having their hair shaved, being taken their clothes, given a uniform, and not being able to speak or being understood in their native tongue? I mean, you can't even communicate. And if you did speak in your own language, you were punished for that. This was a systematic policy to disenfranchise us from our land, and that ripped apart tribes and communities and families. I can't imagine something that's been more impactful on, well, even my life growing up and my mother's life growing up.
This is the only cemetery the Department of the Army has custody of today. The Department of the Army is here with Carlisle Barracks to conduct our 5th disinterment project this summer. We'll be disinterring 8 Native American children, 6 of which are Native American, 2 Alaskan Aleuts, and returning them to their families across the country. Each one of these children they had attended the Carlisle Indian Industrial School and had died while in the attendance, and so they were buried in the cemetery here on the post. And when the Army assumed responsibility for the post in the early 1900s, the cemetery was relocated in 1927 to where it currently resides, and the children have been in the Army's care since that date. So in 2016, the Army reached out to all the federally recognized tribes, offering them the opportunity to have their tribal members, the families of the deceased that are buried here, to be returned to them. There were 186 children originally interred in the cemetery, and that includes several with unknown headstones, and we've returned 21 to date.